Hi everyone, I have a hair tutorial for you guys. This one was requested because I did post a picture of my hair like this on Instagram like a week and a half ago or so, and one of my followers actually made a comment and she said she would love to see a hair tutorial. So her wish is my command, and I decided to film this one here. It's very easy to do. Now, do take into consideration that my hair is in layers, so your hair will probably fall a little bit different if your hair is more of a straight cut. So you just have to play along with it, especially if you don't have bangs for this area to actually work for you. You just have to play around with it, and that's what I usually do. And when I want curls like this, it's usually with a I think this is like a 1 inch. Yeah, it's a 1 inch barrel, and I use these little clips to help pin all the curls in there and to keep them up. Usually what happens is if your hair tends to hold a curl, you will have curls like this for about 2 days until you decide to wash it off. They will relax a little bit more than this, but they will hold its curl because I'm curling it and then I pin it up with one of those little hair clips, and they cool down, so then when you bring them down, you know, the heat is not going to make them relax even more. So that's pretty much how I do curls this way. If I'm not doing a bigger wave using another barrel, then I usually, when I want curls more like this is when I pin it up. So it's very easy to do. All you have to do is apply a little bit more hairspray if you just want it to hold. If you have that really resistant hair that just doesn't want to hold a curl, then you would apply hairspray. Or if your hair is a lot thinner, you want to go ahead and go like this and then apply hairspray so it creates a little bit more volume on there. But my hair is pretty much full, so I don't need any additional volume in my hair, as you can see. And I have layers, so that's why you get like a lot more volume here and a lot less up down below. But yeah, so I have another one that's coming up very soon. I'll probably have it up by next week, hopefully. The other one that's coming up is using a larger barrel, and it's gonna be more softer hair, softer waves. So now let's move on to the tutorial. Let's begin the process of taming the beast. When using any hot tool, you want to make sure you protect your hair, and I'm applying Treseme's Heat Protectant. Now I'm going to section off my hair by starting off from the bottom and moving up. So whatever I'm not using, I'm just going to pin it away. Part your hair into sections, and then grabbing that one section in the front, you're going to grab your 1 inch barrel and you're going to start curling, starting from the top and slowly moving down towards the tips. Once everything's curled, you're going to let it set for about 10 seconds or until you feel your hair is warm to the touch, to which then you will start releasing by keeping your hand right underneath the curl and holding it. Once you have it ready and you want to keep it in this position, you're going to go ahead and curl it up, roll it on up close to the scalp, grab one of those clips and clip in the curl. Now we're moving on to the other side. Again, you want to start halfway down or up into close to the root, and then move your way down into the tip. Let it heat up till it's warm to the touch, and release the curl, placing it in your hand. Curl it up into the scalp, and you're gonna go ahead and pin it. And I'm pinning all my curls and I'm curling them towards the top. So every time you twist, towards the top. Again, we're going to section off another layer of hair from both sides, making sure that both sections from either side are separated to create 2 large sections. From there, you're going to start grabbing about 1 inch to 1.5 inch sections and just start curling them the same way that we did the other one. You're going to continue doing this until you reach the crown area of your head. Now that we have reached the crown, I'm going to split my hair right in half down the middle of my head where your natural part would be, and then you're going to grab another 1-inch section, barrel facing downward, and you're going to start curling, starting at the center just like we did before, and start moving till you get to the tips. You're going to let it get warm until it's warm to the touch. You're going to release it just like I did before, while keeping your hand right underneath the curl so it doesn't fall out. And then you're going to grab one of the clips and secure it to your head. Doing this, it will allow your curls to last longer because it will cool in the process, holding the curl. When the hair is warm, it tends to release some of the curl, and that is why we pin them up, to make them last longer. Okay, we're on the very last one and we're almost done. We got one more section to work with and we should be done in no time. And now we're going to go ahead and clip our hair in. And we are all curled up and all pinned away. Now, if your hair is kind of resistant to curls, what you want to do is go ahead and do your hair first and do your makeup after, so you have a lot more time letting those curls set. In my case, my hair is very good at holding a curl, so I don't have any waiting time right after I pin up the last section of hair. I start at the bottom and start letting loose every single curl. Just let them out, release them, and they should be cool by now, so you don't have to worry about them being all warm. Once all your curls are down, you're going to be using your fingers to separate each of the curls. Just run your fingers through your hair and start separating so they don't look. Now that we have reached the crown, I'm going to split my hair right in half, curls down the middle of my head. You're going to be doing a lot of playing around with your natural hair. Part would be. So what you're going to keep doing is just keep you're going to grab another 1-inch section using your fingers. Once you have done that, you're going to start curling whatever section or whatever side you prefer it on. So I'm going to be sectioning off that hair over, let it get warm, making a side part until it's warm to the touch. That will give you lots of volume to that one side just like I did before. While keeping your hand right underneath, just keep playing with it. The curl will fall into place eventually, so just keep playing with it. And then you're going to grab one of the clips and secure it to your head. End up with. Doing this will allow your curls to last longer because it will pull in the process, holding the curl. Depending on how your hair is cut, it will fall when the hair is warm. It tends to release some of the curl. Usually, this is the way that, and that is why we pin up my curls after setting to make them last longer. So once you're happy, now that we have reached the crown, I'm going to split my hair right in half. Tutorial. Bye. Down.